Alright guys, well we're halfway across the country. This is the first time that Lex has picked up the camera, and this is actually going to be the first ride on the 250F because of this guy right here.
Holy Jesus.
Wouldn't be an adventure daily trip without a flat, so I have to ride the bike into the next town to get a plug kit. We're going to plug it, and then I'm going to limp my way into town, and they have a tire ordered that will be here tomorrow. A little stiff from being on the road. Got my Whittle backpack, let's get ready to explore. Dora. We go that way. We'll find out. Well, this is fun. Definitely got to get used to the handlebar setup. I might have to move these back a little bit. It feels like a chopper. Oh, it never fails. Always have some kind of tire issue. I could not find a spare last second. And guys, I actually plan on putting a lift kit on the box truck with oversized wheels and tires. So I didn't want to pay full price for a spare and tire that I wouldn't be able to use. I gambled, I lost. Thankfully there's a town not too far from here. We're gonna go try to get a plug kit, try to get that thing plugged, limp it back into town and stay the night until they can get the tire, because of course that's one of the sizes that they don't have in stock today. It is what it is, man. This is a pretty boring ride for my first ride on this. Thankfully, I don't get to test out the suspension too much, so it'll still be pretty fresh experience when we get out there. All right, guys, so I think I see the town up in the distance. The ride was actually really good. I think I was able to maintain like 65 miles an hour without revving it up too high. I'm pretty surprised, actually. It does well on the highway. The seat concept seat, woo, super comfortable. I'm still smiling, man, because I'm having a good time regardless of the situation. I just hope we can get this figured out tonight because we're in the middle of absolute freaking nowhere back there. So yeah, let's head on into town. All right, I think we need to do Bruce's suspension some justice and at least... Oh my gosh, dude. Such a game changer. Ooh! Dude, it's so good. All right, quit playing around. We're losing sunlight here. There's the welcome sign. We are in Greensburg, Kansas. Time to get our bearings in our home for the next 24 hours. Oh, there's actually a nice rest stop here. That might be where we end up staying tonight. I'll have to scope that out before we go back. Oh, there's a golf course over here too. So I think this is the tire shop here on the right. A little mom and pop place. Yep, that's the one. I guess I might as well stop there and see if they have a plug kit really quick. I'd rather buy it from them because they're the ones that are helping me out. But let's verify that this is actually the right place. 54 Tire and Service. That's the one. Let's go give them a talk. I will be right back. Oh, buddy, they let me borrow these actually, and they might be able to patch it, so we will take her right back. So that'd be a whole lot nicer than spending over $200 after it's mounted and then just having to get rid of the tires when I get bigger ones anyway. So little small town here, get a good night's sleep. Little roach motel over here. But we got a home on wheels, baby. I am going to not play around because they might be able to patch this today and we can continue on. So that is best case scenario. Holy f***. That's a long ass string of cars. I guess time to give her some pepper.
What'd you do?
How did I do?
Are you freezing?
A little cold. Good break-in ride. I was pretty happy with the bike.
Good.
He just loaned it to me, the guy at the tire shop, so.
Oh, that was
And he
nice.
thinks he might be able to patch it, so we shall see. Let's get out here and get the job done.
All right.
kind of content that would be on my OnlyFans. Oh, I love to see it. Love to see it. Ah, come on, baby. Hopefully it'll hold air enough to get into town. I'm gonna give the old Milwaukee a break.
State trooper stopped by.
Did he really?
Uh-huh.
What did he say?
Of course, Diesel's like freaking head, like almost out the door. I'm trying to get out the side. I'm like, sorry.
2,000 years later. I need the M18. We gotta upgrade if we're gonna keep doing this shit. Milwaukee, hit me up.
Well, he patched it, but it's not really holding, so we had to pull over on the side of the road to throw some more air in it. See how far we get. We are so close. That is where we need to go. We have 2 more plugs in there. We don't know if it'll hold. The machine is overheated.
Come on! We can make it!
We have a trifecta of problems. We made it here.
Ooh, 10 psi in the 1-ton fully loaded. Come on, baby. I see the shop. Oh my gosh. Hey, my good God. Thankfully it's on this side of town. Jeez Louise.
Ooh. What's happening? What are we doing? Did we blow a tire? We made it. What are they doing?
And that's life. You win some, you lose some, but it could always be worse, man. So they weren't able to patch the tire. It just kept leaking. They put the biggest patch on there, the most sealant I've ever seen, and it just would not hold air. So it's best case scenario just to get a new tire, eat the cost. They were able to get one for like 150 bucks, so it's not too bad, and it's going to be a little bit safer going the rest of the way. Got to pay to play, man. It is what it is. Damn, dude, I'm old. So I guess I never really introduced our new rig. Yes, guys, we got a box truck, so we needed a little bit more headroom, more room for toys, and so far I have no regrets. It's been awesome to travel with. We have so much stuff in there that we weren't really able to bring before in the truck, so we had to have the trailer packed full of stuff, and that made camping on the road a lot more difficult because we'd have to unload things to stop and camp somewhere. Now we have all the stuff in the box truck, so we can just camp in this thing wherever, and it's a super nice system. So if you want to see a little bit more of the box truck as it is right now, I might do a full walk around video and just show kind of the plans. But yeah, so far it's been an awesome travel vehicle. I think a box truck is super underrated.
I really want to go see the largest hand-dug well.
Oh my God.
I don't know how we ended up in the small city of Kansas that has a world attraction. But yeah, it looked pretty interesting. Unfortunately, they were closing in like 10 minutes when we went and walked around last night, so maybe we'll stop by there. Who knows? They let dogs on leashes in there, so maybe Diesel will also see the largest dug well. Doesn't look like the tire's showing up anytime soon. But who knows? We'll see. But I'm getting hungry.
Woo! Thank you for the feast.
You're welcome.
Josh, you shut the fuck up.
You think we were related?
No, I'd have drowned your ass as a kid.
Greensburg was completely wiped out in 2007 from an EF5 tornado. The actual footprint was almost 2 miles wide and lasted for over an hour. It caused $250 million in damage and destroyed the town's main attraction, the water tower. Since then, the town has slowly rebuilt and a museum has been placed on top of what is the largest hand-dug well in America. Constructed in 1887 at a cost of only $45,000, it was built to provide water for the local railroad companies. It was dug to 109 feet and 32 wide. The museum was very well done and offered a fun history lesson. It was even dog friendly, so we brought Diesel to the bottom of the well.
It's the big well.
All in all, we had a great stay in Greensburg despite the circumstances, but it's time to get back on the road. Or so we thought. Huh.
Round two? No.
Only 30 miles later, the tire pressure light came on again, and I pulled over to inspect. At first, I thought it was a different tire, but it ended up being the same tire that had leaked down about 20 psi. It ended up being the valve stem that was leaking, and we found another local tire shop to fix it. I literally walked in there and asked if they were closed, and they're like, yeah, we're closing right now. And I was like, you wouldn't have any time to change out a valve stem? And he's like, give me a sec. So he got one of the guys, and hopefully we're getting it done. Other shop should have definitely installed a new valve stem. I can tell it was the old one, but at least there's nothing wrong with the tire, and it's not going to be an expensive fix. So we should be back on the road in a minute. These guys are super nice here. So we were well over halfway to Arizona at this point, and the rest of the trip ended up being pretty smooth sailing. We took the route up into Flagstaff, which still had a lot of snow remaining, and after making the long descent down through the mountains, we were to our new home for the next couple months.
Almost made it. Oh, okay, all right. I guess we made it with no damage. Well, we made it to the spot. However, unfortunately, there is someone there, and it was a pain to get back here. And I will flip the camera around and show you the massive puddle that is in front of us right now. Definitely nothing like that last year, so they probably had their monsoon season and just hasn't quite dried up yet. I'm sure it will, but yeah, I guess we'll just wait to see what Tanner comes back and says. We might just be staying put right now. The sun's going down, so we kind of want to get set up for the night at least. He's definitely wanting to get out. Here he comes walking back. We'll have to see what he says. Oh God, he's looking to see if maybe we can make it through.
We could definitely make it through that. That guy said that there was people going through there all day, but we're gonna try the spot down there. Well guys, we made it.
We're here!
It was a long trip, always some interesting things that happen along the way, but that is life on the road. I wouldn't have it any other way, and we're here in the beautiful desert. Get out of the fire pit, you dweeb.
Dysfunctional family.
Onwards.
We're really happy with the spot that we ended up choosing. We spent the morning cleaning up around the area. We took some walks. Not a lot has changed.
Yeah guys, this is gonna be our home for a while. We're happy to be here, happy to do some riding. We're just gonna get camp organized for now and got big plans for the box truck, so we'll get some things ordered and start from there. Yeah, the ground clearance was a big limiting factor during this trip, and actually had to take the jacks off of the trailer just to get to this spot. So that's first on the list. We're gonna get it lifted with some big tires.
Comment how many people have seen a lifted box truck.
Yeah, I'm sure not many. It'll be pretty sweet though. We've got some big things planned within the next few months, so stay tuned. If you made it this far, thank you. I appreciate you watching. If you have any cool stories from travels, especially like cross-country travel, drop it down in the comments below. I would love to hear it. And we will have the actual first ride videos coming soon with the 250F, so stay tuned for that. And always remember to live free and adventure daily.